Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the K-91. It's the Tier 10 Soviet medium tank. It's located on the north spawn of Halluf, and it's under the command of FiliPer1n0 of Excel. Game on. Well, there aren't many rear-mounted turret medium tanks in the game. I think the 416 counts as one. Yeah, this is one of the Soviet designs. It's a discontinued design. They never went ahead with it. Basically, it was going to be a three-man medium tank with a 100mm gun capable of 320 alpha, 276mm of pen with standard APCR, and with the heat rounds it goes up to 330. So quite a big jump in the penetration of the heat rounds. Okay, we spotted an EVR, managed to get a shot in. Now this tank is unusual. It does have very good DPM. It also has a rear-mounted turret, and that makes it a bit of a problem to play. But if you poke the gun over the side of the vehicle, he's just got another hit in that EVR. Oh, and Arty pays him a visit. Yes, with a rear-mounted turret, you only get good gun depression over the rear of the vehicle, over the side of the vehicle. He gets another shot on the EVR. So that's 3 shots. That's nearly 1,000 hit points of damage on just that one tank. But he didn't get the kill. Now, actually, it's a 3-man crew. As I said, there's a gunner, a driver, and the commander. The commander, the driver's actually in the turret with the other 2. And there's an autoloader in there for the loading capability. Ow! The 5 hits us in the tracks. He's come back for some more. Trying to get the cupola. We do. Unfortunately, he gets a shot into us as well. And it's getting kind of crowded here, which is making it difficult to play. He's trying to go for weak spots on top of that FTB. Doesn't get it. Can he get another shot? Whoa, he does that one. Got through the STB. This is a rather unusually shaped turret, this one. And it is actually quite bouncy because of the shape, but it's unusual because of course, the driver being up there as well. Okay, well, there's a lot of action going on here, and in this position, you are quite vulnerable to the 212A, and it looks like the enemy is pushing on this corner. He's going to have to try and shoot over the side of the vehicle. Gets one into the M454. There's that M454 again. Trying to go for the cupola. Didn't get it that time. He's loaded the heat rounds now because he needs the extra pen. Yeah, gets that one in. And the enemy, oh, they just killed one of our guys. And now it's time to get out of here because the enemy are kind of pushing and overwhelming us. Okay, so we're pulling back. We're one up on the enemy at the moment, but it looks like that's about to change. And we're pulling back because, of course, with a rear-mounted turret. Oh, that was the enemy Arty again. Now, maybe he recognizes that FiliPer1n0 is one of the better players on the team. In fact, he's the Unicum on the team, Super Unicum. And obviously, he's seen that purple and said, oh, yes, this is the one I have to focus on. Okay, shooting at long range. Goes for the UNIS. Yeah, gets him. But he only gets a low roll. Tanks are looking in our direction. Yeah, the STB-1 tried to get another shot on us and bounced it. Okay, changing position. FV215B. That's the British heavy tank with a rear-mounted turret as well. He's got basically the same problem. You can only get good gun depression shooting over the side of the vehicle. Okay, try to go for the... Yes, he gets it through the side. Trying to move about. Ow! That one hurt. That's a 120mm round, but at least he got a low roll off it. Okay. Now, we're still even on numbers, but he pulled back at the right time, I think, because the enemy is starting to overwhelm our guys. Or rather, the enemy tanks are. We get a shot lower plate. Looks like he... Well, only 44 hit points there. And that's better, but it's a low roll still. That one was into the tracks. Can we get another shot? He hasn't given them much to work with. CC1 Mark II takes an Arty round from our guy. Our Arty in this game is an M53, M55. Okay. Didn't get it through. 50 TP, going difficult to turret. Oh! And the gun wasn't very... the dispersion was pretty poor there. He's trying to shoot through the gap that's available. STB1 comes into view and regrets it. He's out the game. That's 2 kills now for FiliPer1n0. Okay, well, moving back, because we've lost everybody on the northwest corner. And in fact, we just lost the Arty as well to their T-54 lightweight. So what's he going to do? He's going to have to deal with the lightweight first. Otherwise, that guy's going to be putting rounds into us all the time. We're trying to deal with the other guys. And we can't afford to both of them to attack us at the same time. Okay. T-54 lightweight, of course, is a light tank with light tank camo. Oh! Light tank camo properties. Just about make him out. Oh, yes! He got the shot just as the Arty hit him. I think the Arty got a good spot from the T-54. And so the T-54, at least he got the assist on that just before he died. Okay, so how's he going to fight this one? Is he going to go high or low? I suppose with 9 degrees of gun depression over the side of the vehicle, he's better off being high to actually shoot down. But the problem is the Arty. Once he's spotted, he's in open ground up here, and it's fairly easy for Arty to get a good shot. It's 1 versus... well, it was 1 versus 4 when he killed the lightweight. That took it down to 3. Okay, 50 TP. Oh, the shell went straight to the right. Ow, and CC1 Mark II gets a shot in, but he kills the 50 TP with a shot to the lower plate, and we got tracked by the Arty. Wasn't a near miss, so only a splash, only critical hit. And of course stun. He's going to change position because the 2128 will be dialed in now. Trying to get to a position where he can shoot back, and I think he's going to use the same position that the T-54 lightweight used to shoot at us. Yep. Getting his rear end up to get some shots over the side using the bushes. So only the CC1 Mark II near the village. There he is. Bush mechanic. Didn't get it through. Looks like it went into the tracks. That one went in. That's the lower plate. And Arty pays attention. Oh, and we got hit by the CC1 Mark II, 503. And now we're a one-shot. And so is the CC1 Mark II. This is interesting, because now the 2128 can kill us. Actually, it's not a one-shot. Now he's a one-shot. Now, can he get the kill? Nope. Didn't go through. Tracks. Trying to get the rear of the vehicle. He's lost sight of him. He's behind the rocks. It's an interesting position there because it's 2 bushes together, or looks like so you could pull back and there's still a bush there, but you're not completely out the bush. Okay, he's decided to go low. He got spotted, and there's the Arty. Oh, that was close. He got stunned. That 212 driver is a very good player. He knows that that FiliPer1n0 is vulnerable. Okay, here comes the CC1 Mark II. Nice frontal shot with the front with that round. So it's just the Arty in him now, and it all depends on how the Arty is going to play this. Oh, he tries to get up there on top of the slope, and it didn't work. Not enough power on this engine. It's kind of unusual track design, if you've noticed. Oh, there's the 212. He's come forward. I think he knows that if he can get one shot into FiliPer1n0, oh, he left a gap. If he can get one shot onto FiliPer1n0, even near to him, that will be the end of his game. because, of course, he is a splash kill. Now, is FiliPer1n0 going to go up the side, or is he going to go straight up? There's the 212A. He's waiting for him. I guess he picked that position because he thought FiliPer1n0 would come up via the point to the southeast of him, you know, up the road, the slope that leads to the top, so he could intercept him as he comes forward, or came forward. But instead, he's decided to cut straight across the valley, and that worked out against the 212A, who's waiting at the top for him. Now, the 212A doesn't really have gun depression, so this is not good for the 212A. Oh, he derped that one into the ground. Can we get another shot? And he almost gave that one to us. And that is the end of the game, and it's a victory for FiliPer1n0. Here's the end of battle results, and that was an ace tanker game for FiliPer1n0 in the K-91. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 10. Got a hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy vehicles or more. Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. A 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle. He got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. The 212A was the 6th. I didn't spot that one myself as it was coming up. And he got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game overall. So let's have a look at the team score and see where he was. Well, he's definitely top of the table when it came to damage, but only just. The K-91 got 5,703 hit points. The second highest, which was the STB1 on the enemy team, got 5,604. It was the one who came around the corner and then suddenly regretted his move, turned around to go the opposite way, and it was just too late because FiliPer1n0 had him banged to rights. And then the Gorilla 15 on his own team managed 5,292 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, FiliPer1n0 got that one, but he shared it with the STB1. They both got 6 kills each. 4 kills went to the Batchat 25 ton. At least I think it is a Batchat 25 ton. And when it came to base XP, he's got that one too. 1,316. He's the only one to get over 1,000, with 917 going to the Object 704 on his own team, and 880 to the Batchat 25 ton, who just beat the STB1 on the enemy team. Well, actually, he beat the 60 TP. And sorry, apologies to all those guys who actually got better than the STB1. But that STB1 did do very well because he was way above his teammates. But I think it's down to the damage. He wasn't that far away from FiliPer1n0 and getting a high caliber. Only 100 hit points. Well, 99. So very well done. And let's have a look at the detail. He fired 36 rounds in the game. You actually get 50 rounds, so there's plenty of ammunition, and he still had 14 rounds left. 31 direct hits on the enemy, 21 penetrations, 5,703 hit points, of which 3,090 were at more than 300 meters. And in fact, those incredible shots on the EBR 105 right at the start of the game, almost 1,000 hit points at long range on that fast-moving EBR. But that's testament to the fact that FiliPer1n0 is a really good shot. 6 direct hits received, 6 hits received, 4 of them penned, 2 non-pens. Again, it does help that this has a huge, great engine up front protecting the crew. But of course, if you want to get good shots, you have to try and shoot over the side of the vehicle, which kind of makes you vulnerable. 5 hits received by way of splash damage. Yes, the enemy 212A was very good. He actually did manage to harass FiliPer1n0 quite a lot. 760 hit points of damage were blocked by armor. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and 292 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he actually made a loss of 95,687 credits, and that's down to the fact that he did use a lot of premium ammo, mostly because he was up against tier 10 tanks, and in order to get through the armor, he needed that extra oomph from the heat rounds. And he also took away 3,948 experience points. So bad on credits, good on XP, and a decent result considering it was 1 versus 4. And his gun wasn't handling as much as he was like, it was a trolling gun. this tank does have really good DPM when it's working correctly. And it was working correctly at the start of the game because, of course, he got those excellent shots on the EBR, but it just sort of fell off towards the rest of the battle, and his shots weren't going where he wanted them to. E.g., that shot he made on the FV215B, which went nowhere near where he was aiming it, which was unfortunate. That was really trolling him. So, I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.